Welcome back to the Arizona Daily Mix. With the number of positive cases of COVID-19 continuing to surge, new preclinical research is being done each day. Mr. Rob Fried of the Chromadex tells me about their NAD research. Good morning, Mr. Fried. How are you doing today?
Doing well, thanks. How are you?
Good. Hey, let's talk about the study that you believe informs us about what the future will be in research with this COVID-19.
Well, we hear a great deal about the immune system and people's desire to strengthen their immune system. The immune system is basically antibodies and T cells attacking the virus once it enters the body. But what we don't hear a lot about is what happens when the virus attaches to the cell itself. In fact, there's a battle that goes on once the virus attaches to the cell. There are enzymes inside the cell that are repelling the virus, keeping it from entering the cell, saying, do not enter here. Or if they do manage to enter, they're trying to expel the virus, get it out here, don't take over the cell. That battle is important, and what we have shown is that niagen, the ingredient that we work with, elevates those enzymes responsible for that battle.
So I see that you guys are partnering with people. You've already come up on your 200th partnership with Dr. Brenner. How does this all come about that you're getting these different type of partnerships?
So these enzymes that I have referred to are called NAD, which stands for nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, NAD. It's a long technical term, but it's a very well-known term for 100 years. Biochemists worldwide have known that NAD is a very vital coenzyme for all important metabolic processes inside the cell. Dr. Brenner discovered in the early 2000s that this ingredient, niagen, elevates very safely and very efficiently NAD levels in all cells. So that was a very, very exciting discovery. Chromadex then licensed the patents from that research from Dartmouth College. And after we did that, researchers and research institutions from around the world contacted us and said, we see you have this amazing ingredient that elevates NAD in cells. We know that NAD is very, very important for cell strength and cell health. Can we do a study on the indication we work on, which are almost all age-related indications, and niagen? And we have said yes to that question 200 times.
Yeah. So I know it goes in different phases. So what's the next phase happening here in this research?
In this particular coronavirus research, the next step is the NIH has announced that they're doing a study on niagen and coronavirus, an animal study that they're doing right now. Behind that needs to be human clinical studies that show that human beings that take niagen have either a protective or prophylactic benefit or a therapeutic benefit against coronavirus. But of course, there are dozens of human clinical studies going on right now on niagen and a whole host of age-related conditions, because simply elevating NAD and strengthening the cell enables the cell to combat many, many different types of stress conditions, viruses being one of them.
Yeah. I know it's very important to make sure that people are educated and they do their reading. So that's why you have it where people can actually go, our audience can go to find out more about your research in NAD. Where can they do that at?
There's a website called aboutnad.com, aboutnad.com, which summarizes all of the research to date on NAD and niagen. And I would encourage your viewers to visit that site to learn more.
Perfect. Mr. Fried, thank you very much for joining us.
My great pleasure. Thank you for the invitation.